Warriors, welcome back to Gods of Alliance. If you're here, it means you want power, knowledge, and control over the battlefield. This is not luck. This is strategy. Let's break the game together. Today, Warriors, we are finally taking a deep look at ORM, the brand new Elarite Titan that has arrived to shake up the Titan meta. This is only the second Elarite Titan released so far, and already we are seeing something very different from the traditional Titan designs we've been used to for years. ORM brings support, survivability, utility, and most importantly, versatility. So today we're going to break down his skill, his skins, his artifacts, his building priorities, and then we'll jump into multiple battles against water, fire, light, and dark teams to see exactly what this Titan is capable of. Let's get started. ORM is a support-oriented Elarite Titan with water affinity, designed to protect allies while turning enemy aggression into a weapon. Unlike Titans that focus purely on dealing damage themselves, ORM creates value through the entire team. His kit rewards longer fights, stronger survivability, and intelligent positioning. The more punishment your team survives, the more dangerous ORM becomes. This makes him one of the most flexible Titans we've seen in a long time because he can fit into water compositions, Elarite compositions, hybrid teams, and even certain dark or earth combinations depending on the matchup. And that flexibility is exactly what makes him interesting. Now let's talk about the ability that defines everything ORM does. Devastating Link binds all allied Titans to the enemy Titan positioned in the center for 8 seconds. During this period, a portion of all damage received by your team is accumulated. When the effect expires, 50% of that accumulated damage is unleashed directly onto the linked enemy. This is a fascinating mechanic because ORM essentially converts enemy pressure into offensive power. The harder your opponent pushes, the more punishment they eventually receive in return. It rewards durable teams and creates situations where opponents can unintentionally destroy themselves by attacking too aggressively. Moving on to the skins. The first priority is the default skin, which provides physical attack. This is a very important skin because ORM's effectiveness scales from his offensive potential. More physical attack means stronger overall performance and greater impact from his abilities. If you're looking to maximize his immediate contribution, this is usually where you'll want to invest first. The second skin provides health. And while it may seem less exciting at first glance, survivability is incredibly valuable for a Titan like ORM. The longer ORM remains alive, the longer he can support his team, trigger his abilities, and allow those devastating damage accumulations to occur. One skin increases his power. The other increases the amount of time he has available to do his job. Both are valuable, and ideally, you'll want both developed over time. Visually, ORM looks fantastic. The default skin delivers the mysterious cosmic appearance that perfectly matches his role as the Mystery Keeper. The purple and blue effects give him a unique identity among the Titan roster. The Primordial skin takes things in a different direction while maintaining that same elegant design philosophy. Honestly, both skins look excellent. This one really comes down to personal preference because neither choice feels wrong visually. Now, let's move into the artifacts, starting with Zorval's Right. This artifact grants extra defense against light and dark Titans to the entire team when activated. That may sound situational at first, but with light and dark teams becoming increasingly relevant, this defensive boost can dramatically improve your team's survivability in difficult matchups. It reinforces ORM's role as a support Titan capable of protecting the entire lineup. Next comes the Elarite Crown. This artifact provides both extra damage and extra defense against light and dark Titans. This creates a balanced package that improves both offensive and defensive performance simultaneously. Against light and dark opponents, the value becomes extremely noticeable. Finally, we have the Chthonic Balance Seal. This artifact increases physical attack and health. Simple, effective, exactly what ORM wants. More damage output and more survivability. It's a perfect fit for his overall design. Now, let's move into the battles. Remember, Warriors, these are early tests. ORM is brand new. Many combinations remain unexplored. These battles simply showcase some of the possibilities we've discovered so far. Our first test is against a classic Water Titan team featuring Sigurd, Nova, Titus, Mary, and Hyperion. For the first attempt, we're using Angus, Avalon, Verdok, Orm, and Eden. This composition focuses heavily on durability and battlefield control. Angus provides frontline stability, while Eden disrupts enemy positioning. Orm fits naturally into this environment because the team is built to survive extended engagements. The longer the fight lasts, the more value his damage accumulation mechanic generates, allowing the team to gradually overwhelm opponents through sustained pressure. Next, we move to Rigel, Orm, Iari, Lumira, and Solaris. This is where things become particularly interesting. The Elarite synergy starts becoming visible immediately. There is strong sustain, multiple layers of support, and impressive team-wide utility. Orm acts as a central piece, connecting everything together. The combination creates a very resilient lineup capable of surviving burst damage while continuously generating value throughout the fight. What stands out most is the consistency. The team doesn't rely on one huge moment. Instead, it gradually gains control until the opponent begins collapsing under constant pressure. Considering that only 2 Elarite Titans have been released so far, the future potential of this composition is extremely exciting. For our next battle, we bring Brustar, Orm, Mort, Umbra, and Tenebris. This dark-oriented setup demonstrates another aspect of Orm's versatility. He doesn't require a full Elarite team to perform. Instead, he can slot into completely different archetypes and still provide meaningful value. Dark Titans already excel at applying pressure. Adding Orm introduces additional survivability and creates opportunities for devastating counterattacks through accumulated damage. It's a surprisingly effective combination. Finally, we test Sigurd, Nova, Orm, Titus, and Hyperion. This was one of the most impressive teams from our testing. Water Titans already possess incredible durability and sustain. Adding Orm enhances those strengths even further. Every shield, every heal, every defensive tool increases the likelihood that Orm's ability reaches maximum value. The enemy spends resources trying to break through Water's defenses, while Orm quietly transforms that pressure into future damage. The result is a team that feels extremely difficult to bring down while simultaneously maintaining offensive threat. This may ultimately become one of the most natural homes for Orm moving forward. Now let's test against a Fire Titan team featuring Moloch, Vulcan, Araji, Asherona, and Ignis. Once again, we begin with Sigurd, Nova, Orm, Titus, and Hyperion. Against fire, survivability becomes even more important. Fire teams specialize in aggressive damage output. That plays directly into Orm's design. The more incoming pressure your team can survive, the greater the eventual payoff. Water already performs well into fire, and Orm simply adds another layer of efficiency to an already powerful matchup. Next, we bring Brustar, Orm, Mort, Karos, and Tenebris. This battle demonstrates how Orm can support more aggressive compositions. Rather than acting purely as a defensive tool, he contributes additional value while allowing the Dark Titans to continue applying pressure. The balance between offense and survivability works surprisingly well here. And once again, we repeat the dark-oriented approach. The results continue, reinforcing the same conclusion. Orm is not locked into a single faction identity. His utility allows him to function across multiple team structures depending on what your roster needs. Now we challenge a Light Titan team featuring Rigel, Iari, Lumira, Solaris, and Amon. Our answer is Brustar, Orm, Mort, Umbra, and Tenebris. This matchup highlights another major advantage of Orm. His artifact bonuses specifically improve performance against Light Titans. That additional defense and damage become highly relevant here. Combined with the Dark Team's natural strengths, Orm contributes both protection and offensive value. The overall performance is very encouraging and suggests he may become an important tool for dealing with light-based lineups moving forward. Finally, we face a Dark Titan team consisting of Brustar, Mort, Umbra, Karos, and Tenebris. This time we're using Rigel, Orm, Iari, Lumira, and Solaris. The Elarite composition once again shows excellent stability. There is strong sustain, reliable support, and enough survivability to allow Orm's mechanics to shine. Even against a dangerous dark lineup, the team remains competitive and demonstrates why many players are already excited about the future of Elarite Titans. So what is the final verdict on ORM? Right now, ORM looks extremely promising. He brings utility. He brings survivability. He brings team-wide value. And perhaps most importantly, he brings versatility. We've already seen him function alongside Water Titans, Dark Titans, Earth Titans, and Elarite Titans. Very few Titans can immediately integrate into so many different team structures. And remember, Warriors, this is only the second Elarite Titan. 3 more Elarite Titans are still waiting to arrive. That means the full picture has not even been revealed yet. As additional Elarite Titans enter the game, ORM's value could increase dramatically. For now, he already looks powerful, flexible, and capable of finding a place in numerous competitive teams. And honestly, that's a very strong start. Warriors, this is how we play the game. Not randomly, not blindly. With knowledge, with precision, with control. We don't build randomly. We build with intention. Master the mechanics. Control the fight. Let's break the game together.